Old school Phoenix racing on a Saturday night, kicking off a doubleheader of racing as Kogan is going to bring them to the green flag with Richter, Sudik, and Altena, and we're racing at Phoenix. Come off turn one, it is Shane Coogan leading the first lap around this 1 mile oval. And he's got a pretty good sized lead already of 1.7 seconds over the new second place man, Julian Altena, to the inside. Gonna bring Nicholas Sudik with him. This track very tough to pass on. I say that as Richter's gonna dive back to the inside into one. Gotta keep yourself out there in the clean air. One car coming down pit road already. It's Christian Alesio. Oh, and the 81's got a destroyed right front already. Tough break for the 81. Coogan already up to the fastest lap of the race. He's got 2 seconds already on these guys. He is, he's on the move and gone, like already into Tucson or something like that. Go back here to the 15th position. Lewis Woodall and Anthony Concha there to the outside. There goes Woodall down to the bottom. Got to be careful not to slide up. He's got Isaac Morris back there with him, who started back at, he was supposed to start second, I thought. But it has to work his way up here through the field. Or I'm sorry, he started 6th, but restarted 16th. Not sure if he got UL'd or something, but just caught that actually. And Isaac starting in the back of this race. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. Got to be careful. Samo Lempret out of shape up here to the top of the track. Now Thai Richter and there goes Geisler going to drive his way through. And Richter's off the pace. He's got something wrong here. And the 33 has got some issues or something. I don't see damage. I don't know if he did catch the wall or something. He's slowing up and coming to pit road. So issues for the guy who started on the front row tonight. Matter of fact, Gavin, one of the fastest laps in the race that time by. Jim Herrick falling back a little bit here. Going to get passed by the 13 of Lewis Woodall. Diego Pereno right there behind. Oh, and Woodall had to get out of it. Come up on the back bumper of the lap car of Richter, who comes back on track some 4 laps down in this race. Woodall struggling down there on that bottom side right now as Tyler Coogan comes to pit road. Did I see that right? Well, the 59's off the pace, though. He's not on pit road. Or actually, I'm sorry, he is on pit road. Tires and fuel going on. Thought I saw him on the track still. And he is going off the track and taking the car behind the wall. Tyler Coogan, a promising race, the brother of Shane. Unfortunately, going behind the wall early in this race. Over here to the 3rd position. This battle is on. 3 cars. Julian Altena, Nicholas Sudik, Alex Van de Sant. All right here. And matter of fact, let's add a 4th car in Gavin Sanders. And 1 car spinning on the outside wall. That's Anthony Concha. And he toes to pit road. Caution comes out for the first time. Concha comes off turn 2 and smacks the wall right in front of the leader. Oh, that was dangerous. Clips the grass, goes over the curving, and I think he's got broken suspension. And the car is just going to finally snap around and into the outside wall. As pace car pulls in, Geisler going to lead him to the green flag with Herrick and Coogan. Herrick gets caught a little bit sleeping. Here comes Coogan to the inside. Oh, and Herrick's up on the wall. Altina goes by. And Alex Van de Sande trying to make the move now. And now they go out of lap car. Christian Alejon, everybody almost runs him over. Altina goes by, Van de Sande, Herrick, Sudik, all these guys trying to get by him. Alejo right now running, just doing some math in my head, 9 laps down. There's your leader, Thomas Geisler, on the older tires. Right on board with Van de Sande as he tries to get underneath Julian. Turn 3, just a little out of the throttle, letting it roll back. Upshift to 5th here, probably get to 6th gear by the end of the front straightaway. Running laps around here, 21 seconds. Oh, and caution is out, second time. And looks like the 22 of Diego Pereno is wrecked. Also the 7 of Samo Lampret. All right, let's go back and see the replay of what happened here with Samo and Diego Pereno. Diego following the 7 into turn number 1. Gets out of the, and he just runs him over. Oh. He straight runs him over. All right, pace car pulls off. Shane Coogan's led every lap so far into 34. Julian Altina trying to have his best oval run of the season. Gavin Sanders with a good jump to the inside of Jim Herrick. He's going to make the move, and there's Forsyth ready to make a move behind him. Nicholas Sudik, Matt Houston back there also. Look to the back here, you see the pass going on. Forsyth getting by. Sudik and Houston side by side right there behind them. And you see Herrick getting out of the gas with the older tires. Thing about these Indy cars, they're just so technical with how you run these things. You got to do a lot of shifting in these things, and just got to be very smooth with these cars. That is something, if you were watching me earlier this week, I ran an official race at Milwaukee Mile. It was my first time ever on a track like this, a short oval. And yeah, it wasn't the best run, let's put it like that. I learned a lot, had to go through a lot, but it was definitely a lot of fun. Cohen Evans going to go past his teammate Herrick, so Herrick's starting to free fall a little bit. Dakota DeMay on the inside there, and you got that very colorful number 55 of Benjamin Combs. I mean, that thing's got a bubblicious look to it. Third distance in as Shane Coogan again has led every single lap tonight of this Western Waves 150. Now Shane Coogan is, I'm not sure if he's the owner of Western Waves, but I know he does some work with them. And caution is out for the third time. So Isaac dives in there into turn one. He's going to make the move, but the thing is, when you ease into the corner like Matt does, it gives you the run on the high side. They do touch, and bam, into the wall goes Matt. As we hit the 1/3 distance mark, 100 laps to go next time by, as Coogan has led all 49 of them. How about this guy right here, Joel Harleman, the number 20. This guy started dead last on the field, 25th, and is up to 7th. Of course, as you know, and Gary Gonzo as well mentioned, no driver has ever finished or started last in the Indianapolis 500 and won the race. Joel's trying to do it here at Phoenix. Granted, 8 less cars. Now, I should mention that the Phoenix Raceway with this layout has 2 different bankings. Turn 1 and 2 actually banked a little bit higher than turn 3 and 4. It is more of a tighter corner at 11 degrees, and then here the more sweeping 9-degree corner here in turn 3 and 4. Up the track goes to 55. That's going to give Geisler a good run down the back straightaway here through the dog leg. Inside into 3. How about that? Holding on the outside is Combs. These guys battle out. Joel Harleman has come back into the picture here. Gary Gonzo. How about my boy back here in the 8th position doing a great job? As I said, he loses the spot to Isaac. Moves over for him. Gary putting his car in good spots. And little did we know, there's a little yellow rubber ducky. Oh, contact! Right in front of Gary. Around goes to 55. No caution so far. Isaac Morris with heavy damage. And now he gets net coated into the wall. Still no caution. So we got 2 cars with heavy damage. Don't stop. Oh, he got lucky before that caution came out. But the champion Isaac Morris involved in that wreck. As Combs comes back to pit road, and Isaac Morris is still trying to get to pit road. Hopefully, oh, and he gets clobbered by somebody. Thy Richter just clobbers him. Well, let's see here. This is the wreck that ends up bringing the caution out here. As you see, Isaac's off the pace, up high, out of the way. And I don't know if the sun got in his eyes or something happened here. But Richter's going to come in here and... They got the slow car, and he gets run over from behind. Isaac gets into him. I'm not sure that slow car was they were getting around. Now, Isaac's way off the pace. And you guys are going to have cars passing him. Oh, and he gets, that's the net code contact with Combs that you saw live. He just didn't see him. As the green flag comes back out, Shane Coogan leads this thing by half second over Alex Van de Sant. An unfortunate break for Isaac Morris there, who is off the track right now, and I'm guessing his race is done. Now, a lot of the leaders have not been to pit road since lap 22, so there's some 40 laps on their tires playing the track position game. As Jim Herrick under attack, here comes Dakota DeMay. The Sunset Arctic Games car, but you know what I'm noticing here? A second groove coming into play. How about that? An outside line. That's going to make things even tougher to pass out here. As Dakota gets a little tight behind the turbulence. Here comes Sanders to the inside. He'll make a pass. Now Gavin just pitted. He has the freshest tires out of all the leaders. And runs here in the 8th position. Ooh, that was tight. Dakota trying to fight him here, and he'll clear him into dog leg. Here comes Sadiq with him. We are 6 laps from halfway. Up here to second, Alex Van de Sant. Look right there behind him. Thomas Geisler, and then he is under attack from Julian Altina. 2 laps from the halfway point. Some great racing out here right now in this 1 mile oval here in the Velocity Online IndyCar Series presented by Race First. As Harleman there up 14 spots, as I mentioned, from 25th to the 11th position. James Watson never mentioned his name all night here in that 39 car. As Forsyth going to make a pass on Cohen Evans. He uses the lap car there as a pick, the 7 of Samuel Lamprey. And look at this, going to have a fight for the lead potentially. I don't know if the high group's the way to go around here, but it seems like on these worn out tires, they're moving up the track a little bit here. For the lead, here comes Alex Van de Sant as they come up on a lap car. And that was Diego Perino they went around. And Alex doing the chasing. So we got this battle going on here. Now the battle between teammates. Gavin Sanders, who's gone by Julian Altina, comes up on the back of Samuel Lamprey and almost becomes a pick. Forsyth almost got a run with Cohen Evans right there behind him. Racing starting to pick up here at Phoenix Raceway. Again, this is the 2008 edition. If you're watching, you're like, wait a minute, this isn't Phoenix. This is the way it looked before the repave 10 years ago. Forsyth starting to look underneath Altina for the position. They come up on a couple more lap cars. We got this battle. We got a battle for the lead going on. We got this battle back here for 11th with Dakota DeMay and Joel Harleman. You just look at the different groups these guys are running too, which is very interesting for this track. Oh, and Harleman gets in the back of Dakota. And he is destroyed. Caution is out for the 5th time. Race off pit road, Alex Van de Sant, wow. 8.23 second stop, gets the lead from Shane Coogan. Pace car's in, and Van de Sant going to lead him back to the green. 57 laps to go. You see teammates in turn 2 here going to war. Julian Altina and Gavin Sanders. Here comes Craig Forsyth. There's no holding back here. Got to go and get what you can get around this 1 mile oval. And to the inside, that's Sadiq on Forsyth. And wow, he chops the nose. Oh, Craig got loose right there. Had to go catch her. So Van de Sande with about a half-second lead over Shane Coogan, who's got 9/10 over Geisler. It's great racing here at this track. I've actually never watched a IndyCar race on the virtual Phoenix here on iRacing. I've seen a real race at the old Phoenix layout and stuff, but nothing. So it's just kind of a reminder watching this, like, oh yeah, I remember when this happened. I remember when this kind of stuff could happen. It's just a very tricky track because when you got cars this fast, this is a short track for Indy cars. Put it like that. I mean, when you look at short tracks and stock cars, you see half-mile tracks like Bristol, Martinsville, even some of the short tracks like Langley, Lanier, New Smyrna, stuff like that. This is a short track for an Indy car. So when you look at Richmond and you look at Iowa, you look at Phoenix, tracks like that, these are short tracks. That's why you see them out here running laps of 20 seconds, 21 seconds around here. And they're hauling the mail around this track. That's weird looking. Let's watch Cohen Evans drive to the bottom. Oh, caution's out for some reason. And that might be the reason why that he drove to the bottom like that. Matt Houston is wrecked over here on the front straightaway. St. Coogan, Geisler, Altena, and Gavin Sanders, your top 5. As Gavin Sanders ahead of Julian Altena here now. That pass happened just a second ago. Sudi, Craig Forsyth, Cohen Evans. And Sudi gets a little oversteer there off the corner, had to catch it. And now Forsyth's going to try this high side. He's to come up on a lap car of Joe Harrelman. That makes Sudi go up the track. And now Cohen Evans coming up on him. And trouble for Isaac Van de Sande. Up in the wall. Alex Van de Sande's going to come to pit road, but unfortunately hand the lead over to Shane Coogan. Who has led the most laps. 7 goes in. And then all of a sudden just stops right there at the top of the track, and Alex clobbers him. Just miscommunication there. I don't know if Samo was going to go to the bottom and stall Alex and then stayed up top and just became unpredictable, or what. Tough break there. Alex was on his way to a win potentially tonight, and now Shane Coogan leads Gavin Sanders, who's now up to second, Tommy Geisler third, Julian Altena the fourth, and Cohen Evans your top 5. Julian Altena under attack here. Cohen Evans and Nicholas Sadiq here, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And up here in the front, Gavin Sanders has gone to the lead. Let's go back and see the pass with 21 laps to go. Gavin Sanders has come to the lead, and now caution is out for Cohen Evans. We'll go to that here in a second. There's the pass for the lead. So just like that, 2 of the LMC cars with issues. So there's the pass. And then there's Cohen. Oh, big net code. Big net code. And clobber in the wall is Cohen. Now Gavin Sanders looking for his first career win. He did win a preseason race earlier this season at Road America before the season started. So Gavin has been to victory lane, just not officially. Gary Godso, of course, the winner from Gateway. I believe it was 2 seasons ago. And one car off the pace in turn one. It's the 64 of Anthony Concha has backed it in as we stay green. Can Gary use the tires to go get Gavin? Holy jeez. Oh, and he almost got the wall. Shane Coogan up to third. He has been the fastest car all night, arguably. Coogan inside and Gary chops him. And look at this, another VOR car right behind him of Julian Altena as these guys try to sweep the top three. Coogan gonna cross him over. Now the irony of this whole thing is, I believe Coogan drives for Gary Conzo's team over in the TI series, and here he is now. And look at Julian run the high side and get past both of them. And bring Sadiq with him. .2 seconds, Sanders over Altena now, as Coogan's going to go by Gary. And caution is out. Jim Herrick. Oh, Jim just comes off turn 4 and clobbers the wall. So we'll have a 3-lap restart here, single file. And there are no green-white checkers in IndyCar racing, so you will see a straight-up finish here. If the caution comes out, it's over. As pace car pulls off. Sanders on it, here we go. Teammates gonna battle it out for the lead. Here comes Julian to the outside. He's got the run, and Julian Altena with a power move to the outside to the lead. And now Sadiq makes a move to the outside to second. Final lap at Phoenix. All of a sudden, Gavin Sanders has fallen off the pace with older tires. And now Altena gets tight. Here comes Sadiq for the win. He's there. Off the corner, side by side. Altena wins it. 2/100ths of a second. Julian Altena wins the Western Waves 150 and gets his first win of the season, and a much needed win after a rough start. Continues to rack up his career-leading wins of 7 now in the series. Let's go back and watch that last lap. Final results for the race. There's Julian Altena gets the win by 1/100th of a second over Nicholas Sadiq. Gavin Sanders gets third. Shane Coogan, Thomas Geisler, your top 5. James Watson, Craig Forsyth, Gary Godso falls back to 8th. Jim Herrick 9th, Jose Figuera 10th. Dakota DeMay 11th, Rodrigo Pereno 12th, Christian Alesio 13th, Alex Van de Sand 14th, Cohen Evans 15th, Matt Houston, Anthony Concha, Samo Lampert 18th. And taking a look at the rest of the finishing order, Joel Harleman, Benjamin Combs, Isaac Morris finishing 21st, Lewis Woodall 22nd, Kristen Nelson 23rd, Ty Richter 24th, and Tyler Coogan finishing in the 25th position. What a race that was.